Whatever, let's go. Welcome to The Last Rites, no name, whatever it is. I've got a rag hanging right here. The rag staying. Hey, the rag staying. There's some bricks back. It's not perfect. I've done so much physical labor today, moving around this goddamn room. There it is. And this isn't a cue card. This is a certificate that I found. I'll tell you about that in a minute. I've just found it on the floor from moving some stuff around. Got to get used to where the camera is. Welcome to The Last Rites, no name show, Monday, Wednesday, Friday. 4 or 4:30 UK, 11 or 11:30 Eastern time US. You can figure it out. There we go. The missing lady, Nicola Bulley, is still missing from the 27th of January. She was walking a dog along the River Wyre in St. Michael's, about 45 miles that way. And the dog was found. The phone was on a muted Teams call, which has ended. It's on the bench. Police are looking for her in the river. They're adamant that she's in the river. You got private investigators going, well, private experts, diving experts going, there's no way she's in the river. So people are fighting in public over this. The police are now moving the search to the sea. The experts come in and say there's no chance she would have moved down there. I'm a river expert. I mean, this Peter Fording guy, this going against what the police are saying. I mean, okay, so a dog's found, it's dry, the phone's on the bench, she's gone missing, she's next to a river, right? So probably she went in the river and bucked herself on the head or whatever. There's all these crazy theories online. Maybe one of them's right. Maybe one of them's right. Who knows? Let me know if the audio is okay for me. I'm a little far from the mic, but it's just how things have to be. I can always move it. In fact, I can always just hold it here like a big... I can always hold it here like this. Anyway, she's still missing, Nicola Bulley. She's still missing. Is it 2 weeks later? They're now searching the estuary where it goes out into the ocean. But all the internet sleuths are out. And they're crazy. They're going on Facebook, attacking the family, saying that someone's lying, the husband did it. All the cranks are basically out online going after these people personally, which is hilarious. So I think if I can bring up, bear with me because I'm miles from my goddamn laptop here. For logistical reasons. Why have they moved that around? That's strange. Okay, I tell you what I've done now. I'll tell you what I've done. We're going to do a live search because I have inadvertently... Yes, I'm moving out of frame. That tab searching. This is how professional this is. Unbelievable. Yeah. So you've got people online immediately like... Let me check that showing for you guys there. Nope. Yep. The Nicola Bulley story is a head structure. The dog is bonded with and almost certainly knows what happened. The dog knows what happened. The fucking dog knows. And every so often you've got these weird bot accounts going, does anyone else find it strange that they've not found it yet? This case is really confusing. It's fucking what? And all the internet sleuths who've seen a police detective series are out. I mean... Nicola Bulley's sister, Louise Cunningham, almost 10 years to the date, tagged Nikki in a song on her Facebook page. The song is about a woman who goes missing by the river. They're going through her fucking entire Spotify history. And they're posting the shit on their family's pages. It's crazy. So they're searching this river. This is the expert, Peter Fording. Now, Peter Fording's got a book coming out next month. And maybe he's an expert. Maybe he is, but... whatever, he's arguing against the police narrative. He's got a book coming out next month. What lies beneath? Maybe you lie beneath. Listen, maybe she didn't go in the river. Maybe something weird did happen. But let's go with the river thing for now. The police seem to think she's going there. It's actually there's some sonar that this guy did, saying she's not in the river. But it's a very shallow river. You know, it's not particularly fast moving currents. Who knows? 10 miles from the coast. But they couldn't find her even like that day. So. It is a bit weird. She's 45, I believe a mortgage advisor. But anyway, the people, they're saying things like, I found an abandoned house on Google Earth. If you would only allow citizens to go and break the door down, no, fuck off. And this isn't an abandoned house again. Yeah, but now I've drawn all the CCTV blind spots. This guy could have got out here. What guy? Who? Maybe she was murdered. Who knows? But probably she fell in the river. They're making it really public. They're going after the husband. Now, my natural reaction is to go, let's check the husband out. Apparently, he was at least at home. He didn't do it because of CCTV. Could have arranged it. But he's talking to the media by the riverbank, and it must be stressful anyway. And in one frame, he's going, blah 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 blah, and then he goes, but they freeze frame the smile and posted that and going, this husband is not upset about his missing wife. Absolutely fucking unbelievable. But yeah, Nicola Bulley, she's not found. They're calling them the bullies now online. They're trying to solve all this shit. The dog could have done it, to be fair. I say the dog could have done it. But it is a tragic case. 45 miles from here, that way, northwest, I guess, of Manchester. And I hope that at least her body's recovered, or she's found. It's unlikely she's going to be found alive and well. Let's face it now. But yeah, let's hope the body's recovered then in that case. And I hope it's in the fucking river or sea, because then it will shut these absolute Netflix documentary piece of shit citizen detectives up. And they all need. I hope they're found in the river. I hope they all go missing next to a river and no one fucking looks. We just look for the bogeyman. Anyway, welcome. I hope my audio's working. I'll go mental. I will go mental. People watching this now, can you tell? Is the audio working? I've got the mic here, like a big red penis. Pigs indeed. But that's Nicola Bulley. I hope I'll keep up to date on this every time I do one of these, and then we'll see what's going on. But I had to retire my mixer and mic because it's doing that weird noise. It's not giving me the feedback I need, so I'm gonna have to wait till I buy better kit. But I'll have this for now. So today I've moved. That's that out of the way. We'll go on to Rishi Sunak and Zelensky next. I've moved the whole room around today. It was hard, backbreaking work because I've got an ottoman bed. There's shit in it. I had to empty that. Moving that bed was a nightmare. I've just been shifting everything around. And even this is a temporary desk. So eventually, like next month, this will have to go back over there. And then I get my new desk, which will be here. Blah, blah, blah. And proper chair and all that stuff. At the moment, I'm sat on a stool. And I'm like 4 feet from my desk. So this isn't good. But I might do something else with my camera. But I thought I'd bring the bricks back. The bricks are pinned in a wardrobe door and under a box. Not quite perfect shot-wise, but listen. I've been doing a lot of fucking around today. I'll probably wake up with a bad back. We'll see what's going on. We will see what is happening. We'll give a shout out to one of my friends in a minute, Dave Jeffries. But let me just share this tab instead. Of course, we have President Zelensky, Volodymyr Zelensky of Ukraine.
Breaking news, President Zelensky of Ukraine is coming to...
I'm not going to play the audio. I think we can play this on Twitter. So there's Downing Street in Westminster. There's some sort of military plane. Brett Brock can tell us about that. There's the hug between Rishi Sunak and Zelensky. They've never done politics before. But yeah, this tweet just made me laugh because it's like, okay, unbreakable friendship, but what if you fucked your wife? What if you stole money? Now, I'm not critical of Zelensky or Ukraine, by the way. I'm fully supportive. I've got friends in Ukraine. I am not James Inman. You know, I don't want babies to be set on fire at the whims of a dictator. But yeah, they're wearing the little space helmets here. Very, very cute there. The little helmets. Good. This, I don't know, could it be a sitcom or could it be a romantic? Maybe we need some music over this. They're getting off the chopper. They're meeting the troops. The troops are being trained. We're giving them tanks. All the gifts they have to give each other. There's a fucking, here's my helmet. And there's a medal and there's a bit of paper. God, the military's fucking dumb, isn't it? What a dumb piece of pageantry. Anyway, they're coming over here asking for planes and that. We're probably going to train pilots, I think, train Ukrainian pilots on our simulators. And yeah, because we have different planes to NATO and give them tanks and all that stuff. Anyway, it's not criticism of Zelensky at all. It's just weird, unbreakable friendship. It's just it's a bit much from the Prime Minister there to tweet that. It was a bit, I wouldn't say gay, but it's a bit, you know, happy times. Anyway, not really being critical. I was critical of the bullies, not of this. But what did I find? I found today, moving on, a certificate where it's my name. It's a certificate, mobileair.com.pe. Certificates that Mr. Carl Mann has flown the enigmatic Nazca Line's cultural heritage of humanity aboard a grand caravan aircraft. And then it's just an ID call sign for the plane. I wonder if this is the plane that crashed in 2015. Have I got a date? 21st. Is it Jolta? Was it June, July? I think maybe 21st of July 2015. Got a little certificate. There we go. Got to remember where the camera is. It's there. Now, one of these tourist planes, it's got like 8 seats in it, so they're tiny and you can feel everything. One of these planes did crash last year at the NASCAR line, so I'm just wondering if this was the plane. Never felt so sick in my life. It was beautiful to go over something as wondrous as the NASCAR lines, but never felt so sick because you can feel everything. It's a tiny little fucking plane and it's on its side, so you can take pictures that way and that way. Beautiful. I was kind of looking at it, but the whole 40-minute flight, I just wanted to be sick. And my friend Joyce, she was sick, and we called her. This looks like a cue card. It's not. We called her 2 bags Joyce from that day forth, and I still do sometimes. I still do. What did you walk into? Oh, my high energy today, Chrissy. My high energy today. Yeah, just talked about the missing woman in the UK and all the conspiracy theorists online. Zelensky being friends with our Prime Minister. Ooh, and that was me visiting the NASCAR line. So that's what you walked into. 12 minutes of actual stuff to talk about. And then let's do some nonsense for 18 minutes. I might have to get I am quite... What's with this energy today? I haven't had cocaine. I made a curry. I ate 3 meals pretty much an hour ago for lunch. So, yeah, maybe it's that. I've had no booze for a few days. Oh, I'll talk booze accountability. I've got a spreadsheet for drinking or not drinking. Shall I share it? Shall I share the spreadsheet? How the fuck do I do that? Okay. Oh, okay, I can do it here. Yeah. Yes. Share this tab instead. Right, you should better see this Google Doc. Lovely. Basically, there's every day of the year, and in the right column, 0 for not drinking, 1 for drinking. Right, obviously, have I done today? Haven't finished today. Little summary there. 40 days, 2023, 33 days, no booze, 82.5% of the time. Not that fucking nameless fuck that was on Twitter. Go, you're not really sober there. I'm not trying to be sober there. I'm just trying to drink not much time. That's the aim, and I'm doing it. 7 days this year I have consumed alcohol and taken 1 sip of booze. 1 sip is drinking. No, I'm just having a bit. No, 1 sip of booze is drinking. That's fallen off the wagon. 33 days out of 40, fucking nothing. It'll be 34 today. And I'm not intending to drink for at least a week, maybe 2. We'll see what goes on. And then I'll be in the US. I'll have some beers out there, but yeah, I don't intend to really get drunk. Maybe once in New York, maybe once in one of the other 2 potentially secret locations I'm going to. One may or may not contain an artist, and one may or may not contain a friend that I've been meaning to see for a long time. I don't know. You know what I'm like? I'm a little bit chaotic, but I'm thinking of having 3 really good days in New York, then going elsewhere for a couple of days, and then potentially going to another city for a couple of days. A little bit more central there, possibly. I don't know. I need to iron out the details of that, but I don't want to spend too much money. So I'm already budgeting even New York. It's an expensive city, obviously, but I've got my hotel booked. But cash wise, I'm going to spend fuck all. I'm not really drinking. I might have 1 or 2 beers. So that's not going to be much. And then, yeah, a bit of food at lunchtime, a little bit of food in the early evening. Then, apart from that, I'm going to be walking, maybe running around the parks, maybe, a bit of sightseeing. Food tour, of course, got to be done. Pizzas, bagels, sandwiches, the shit. Got to do the shit. Going to go and watch a comedy show, but I'm definitely going to be doing, I hope, at least like 4 or 5 sets in those 3 days. That's what I would hope. But I'm coming back the next Monday as well. Whether or not I go straight back to London, that's something I'm going to be deciding at the end as well. So yes, I can check out some comments. In fact, let me do it from my phone. Oh no, this is going to get weird, isn't it? It'll put me in the thing. It's a granola. It might be. I'm fucking loving it. Yeah, I got a bag of honey and raisin granola. And that's my breakfast. It might be, yeah. Fuck. Never thought. I didn't eat any lunch today. Well, my lunch was in fact a curry. I've eaten like 8 curries in a week. I've got to stop. But this curry that I made up for today was supposed to be for today and tomorrow, but I ate it all at lunchtime. I just ate the fucking lot. So I'll have a lighter dinner tonight. And this weekend, I'm going to get back out for another bike ride and then a run Saturday and Sunday. And then just chill out, watch movies. I'll get on Twitch. I'll do some motherfucking Twitching tomorrow and Sunday, maybe later today as well, given I seem to have got some energy to burn. And I'll also see, no doubt, in Proc stream and all that stuff. But I also want to watch some films. So we'll see what I can get on this evening. I'm forcing myself to write most days now, so I'll do a little bit of that today as well, and definitely over the weekend. Oh, shout out to my buddy Dave Jeffries, that bearded twat on Instagram. He's taking his first show. So I didn't know about it at all, but he's taking his first headline show out and about with some openers. Called the tour is called Sad Twat. Twat for he's going to run into some trouble at some festivals for that, probably. Might have to put a little star in there, but yeah, I'm excited to go and see that. He's messaged me back just now, actually, because I uncharacteristically, without taking the piss, congratulated him. Let's have a... I can't read that out. He's a funny boy. I'll get him up here at some point, though, for in-person stuff and all that shemankery. But that is good to see. Next month, are we in February? Yeah, so next month, you will see the terrible name for my show with Shannon, and tickets will be available. They are available, but we need to do some other shit. And also I need to find a venue for Edinburgh now. So that's fucking it. But it's exciting, it's good, fun, and all that stuff. We just need to redesign the poster because it is a shit one. I did everything, the whole application, everything, took out insurance. Yeah, I had to pay for fucking insurance. The whole thing I did on the train up here in November when I was moving, just on a little laptop on a little fucking table. So including the design of the everything. It's a shit poster. So we've got to get a new one of those in the next couple of weeks by March. And then you'll see us both talking about that as well. And I got to chase her up about getting on here more regularly as well. At least every other week, I think, will be good. But that would be, a couple of days in Brighton in May. And then 2 weeks in Edinburgh is the plan. In August, it's going to be expensive for us to put on, so we just got to hope that people will give us cash, because there's different ways. We've got tickets for Brighton, but in Edinburgh you can hire a place and charge ticket money, or you can put it on for free essentially and beg people for cash. And that's what we're going to do. We're going to get the venue for free, and we're going to have to beg people for money, like, please give us some money, please, for that. So that'll be interesting. But yeah, it won't make a dent in what we're spending probably, but it'll just be good to get some money in for it, pay for a couple of things. And we will be filming everything and recording everything, I hope. Yes, we will. And I don't know what will be done with that. We might just use it for stuff for ourselves, for festivals and all that stuff. Yeah, and things like Skankfest I'm not going to apply for this time, because I'm just not going to get what I need in time, which will be in 5 days. I'm not going to get a good video by then. But coming out of this year, I hope that we've done a really good show together. Me and Shannon, we'll have a longer sets, we'll have videos and all that shit. And then setting up for next year, I'm probably going to do a solo thing next year, which is be another big step. So we'll just see how it goes. So it should actually get going on some stuff, because I'm not a lazy cunt, and I'm always working on stuff when I'm not talking about it as well. But I prefer to get shit done and then talk about it. But the Brighton's going to come around fast, and it'll probably be a complete disaster, but we're going to have fun doing it. I don't even think you're allowed booze in this room. But we can get people drunk before. And if I want to drink, I'll drink. God damn it. Let's stop sharing that now. There we go. Oh, my big fat head. Came back. Kelly had half a mug last night, but enough nuts to kill a grown man. Yeah, I saw the pictures. It's all about balance. Cracking the granola. I was Frinosoma there. I got mixed up with Chrissy's name because I only read it quickly because I seem to have taken cocaine today. I seem to have taken coke. I can look at this camera now. I've got to get used to it being in a different place. It's always going to be facing this way now, but I still need to rearrange it. But that was difficult getting things moved around earlier, actually, just because of the tight space. And this is gonna go away. This piece of shit. But it's just a bit of nostalgia. I put it up there today. I saw it. I thought, right, let's put that up. Look at this way, Carl. Carl, look this way. You piece of fucking shit. You deserve to get lost in a river and no one finds you. Look this way. You fucking loser. Okay, fine. I will. Yeah, so there's a lot of exciting stuff to be going on. And when I get back, I've been firing money out of my asshole since November with the move, Christmas, back and forth, fucking around, buying flights to Brazil, going to Brazil, spending way more than I thought I'd spend. Fucking ladies, eh? Coming back, going to America, working out the budget, and thinking, fuck, I'm going to piss money out my ass again. So that 4 months, November to February, I guess yeah, it's been ridiculous. But from March to, I would say, September, for the most part, I'm going to be pretty chill, and the money's going to go in the bank and buy things like a new mixer, new microphones, new cameras, new fucking things for a backdrop, everyone's merch to put on it, and all that shit as well. So yeah, lights and all that fucking jazz. So I'm actually going to be able to put some money into the podcast for once and try and make a bit more of an effort. And these Monday, Wednesday, Friday ones, I'm going to try and make at least a couple of topics to talk about, like today, and then not make them too long, although we'll see how I feel today. I haven't had a sip of water. I think it's psychological. I always need, when I'm doing this podcast, I always need to be drinking something. I think it's a lot of it's just in the fucking head, isn't it? I don't need to be drinking all the time, although I could do with it a water. But given that I've moved everything around 100 times, I've no fucking idea. Yeah, I don't know. There was definitely a water bottle in here earlier, but it's still a bit of a mess. But I've done my laundry. Aren't I good? But I've done the laundry. I've got it done. I'm actually very good at that. I'm pretty fucking good at doing that. I used to be a slob in some other ways, but I always did the laundry. And here is a wet towel, tea towel for the dishes that is drying for your perusal and evidence. A little tootsie, a little winter toetsies that I accidentally wore to fucking Brazil on the first day when they lost my luggage. I had to walk around Copacabana in heated feet. I've got to get used to the fact that the camera's there. God damn it. I'll try and do something about that for next time. Cracking the granola. Yeah, I'm liking it. What the fuck? Honestly, a few years ago, I would have fucking mucked it. I would have mucked it to your face than what you're eating, you mad person. But it's fine. I'm learning to eat less shit and learning to drink less. So I think if I can get out of this year not drinking 80% of the time or above, that will be the least alcohol I've drunk in my entire adult life. Even to do it for a month or two, I think. Certainly for a long time. So yeah, my aim is 80% of the time, no booze this year. I want to be productive and get shit done because it fucking, even if you don't think it isn't, it hampers productivity. And I want to be busy this year. Did I see a lot of hookers in Brazil? I don't think I saw any, although I might have walked past them without knowing. You mean see as in observe or see as use? No, I was with a real lady and I didn't see any prostitutes. Although probably did. I probably walked past loads because there's one bar near where my first hotel was that I saw last time. It's in the daytime, it's just like a restaurant with an outside bit. Shall I bring it up? Shall I search for this bar? I can tell you where to get hookers. Rio. Oh no, let's go Google Maps. It's a bit awkward this here. So Google Maps and Copacabana. I'll tell you where to go if you want hookers. Like fresh young ones as well, you know, not let's share this tab. Share screen. Right. famous Copacabana Beach. You've all seen it. You've seen my pictures from there. The north end is called Lame, and it's really Copacabana on the southern end. This bar here called Mabs. So the reason I know this, I went here last time in. Did I go in the day first? I don't know. But anyway, in the daytime, it just looks like one of these outdoor. Here we go. So there's the beach, my second home. There's the bar. So along the front, obviously, you've got a lot of like restaurants and shit like that. So this place is an outdoor. Fuck me in the ass. That wasn't a request for one of these hookers. This is like an outdoor. It's a bar. It's like a club, and the outdoor is get some nice lunch and all that stuff. They have big sports screens up. So I went there a couple of times, and one night I noticed there were a hell of a lot of ladies just hanging around, but not like obvious. It was like they just looked like people out. It's pretty well hidden. And then you see sort of a creepy guy in the corner, but it's an open. At this bar, the bar staff must all be on it because at nighttime, past 11 midnight, it's surrounded by women just stood around the edge, just like winking at guys, like even like students and stuff, like young girls, I guess. And there's a weird, creepy pimp there, and they'll just. I remember going there to watch a game one night and have some beers because I knew it was open, and yeah, they just keep trying to approach or like, yeah. So if you want hookers, go to Mabs in Lame end of Copacabana, and there we go. I can help you there. And they didn't look too scraggly, but yeah, I didn't even go to a strip club till I was a very old man, and only went once and didn't like it. But there we go. I do know where you can get some though. So travel guides with me. Maybe that's it. Ted as well. I thought that was for Nasomi that asked that question. Observe, yeah. But given that, then probably I did see some without knowing because they would have just been regular people going to the beach and walking around. But they're also prostitutes. So the chances are high for that. Whew. Didn't see much of Copacabana this time. I went out for that one walk. When I first got there, I went down that street for lunch, actually, a little further on. And another day I went down there was my last day when I just went and did a little twitch thing from the beach. So I didn't go along there too much because I was out in Buzios most of the time. Oh, fuck. I really want... I'm feeling my back now. I'm going to have to do some stretches and stuff in a bit. I'm not just advertising Husky's hoodie here. Because I've been lumping around furniture that I'm not used to doing, and not in any safe way whatsoever. Just at weird angles, like crouching and fucking pushing shit around. So I've just got to be careful of not waking up tomorrow and just feeling like absolute shit. But I really want to fucking drink. There we go. Look at that. I've manifested it. You manifest the hookers. I'll manifest the water. Fucking get in. And this is a bottle that I got, I don't know, from Europe or Amsterdam or whatever. Sometime. And when I say not really traveling or saving money between March and September, I don't mean I'm not traveling, you fucking idiots. I'll go to Amsterdam. I'll probably go to Berlin. But for weekends, because I could be on a flight in like 2 hours to one of those easily, last minute, $60-$70 dropped, and I'm in the Netherlands. So that's... I'll be getting over some of those. So I want to do some comedy in Amsterdam and Berlin as well. So I'll have to work on that. But I've really got to get my fucking shit together. And I don't like this one comedy night I found that I can go up at regularly just to work shit out. I don't really like it. I don't think I like me. Given that on Monday I walked out of the room making vomiting noises. I walked out of the room going, everyone else got together and was chatting away, and I just walked out going, ah! So I think I've announced myself and my fucking true personality on day one in this fucking town. But there it is. It's the way it's going to be. I've got to learn to love myself. And then after, probably in the summertime, it'll be maybe one in July as a tester and come back in September. I will get my comedy night up and running here. It'll be fucking brilliant. I'll be paying people real cash. Just got to find a venue in the next few months. So I'm looking forward to that. And it will be called The Last Rites. You fucking believe it. You believe it will be called The Last Rites, you bitches. So I'll be paying people off the telly. Off the fucking telly, mate. You know, and helping local comics. And, of course, myself. Because I don't want to do anything if it's not going to help me, quite frankly, because I might die at some point. So there we go. Plans. Okay, Ted. I could never visit Brazil. My old girlfriend. Oh, you told me this before. You told me this before. Yeah. I'm not laughing at you, Ted. I'm just laughing at the fucking calamity. Yeah, you'll be sat at a restaurant and some ripped Brazilian will come down and they wear these tiny little shorts with the budgie holders and they'll come and sit next to you. You'll have to put up with all that stuff, even if you went with a new one, you'll be looking at him. Sorry, man. But yeah, you know, it's life. I'm sorry that's infected all of Brazil for you. Well, I haven't had that. But it is more of an open, I mean, yeah. They might say something, but, you know, I've never had people actually hitting on. But you do get that in different places as well. There's like an 18-year-old guy on TikTok that does that. He goes up to couples like in Spain and just chats up the girl, like in front of them. But yeah, I've been with, you know, famales in Brazil on several occasions, and I haven't had that. But you do get, if you like, if you're going to the beach and you're trying to get like a thing with a parasol and all that, they might call her sexy or something. But it's just normal. It's just like a different. I don't worry about that sort of shit. But yeah, you know. Well, I'm sure the lady should be able to deal with it, right? Just go get fucked. Not interested. But yeah. So have you been to? Did you go down to Brazil before then, or did you just know her and then hate Brazil forever? I'm sorry for you, man. I'm sorry for you. It must have been horrendous. Now I wouldn't give a shit. You know, I just wouldn't care. It's like, okay, you're gonna run off. You're gonna fine. See ya. Don't take my cash on the way out and have a great day. But yeah, I've definitely been in situations where you do get, you know, annoyed. Friends seeing the girls you want to see and all that stuff when you're younger as well. That was another hard one when you're younger. Again, now I can give two shits. I'm not going to get that invested in someone that I'm going to be fucking crying if they run off. Never been there. There we go. So you seem to know a lot about Brazil. I mean, I know what it's from. It's from the mortal wound that you suffered with this Brasileira. I also know quite a bit of Portuguese, which is really helpful because I know what people are saying. So I do know if people are hitting on someone or if people are shitting on me. I know. So it is good to be able to pick that stuff up. But I'll always like Brazil. I'll probably end up spending a lot of my time there, maybe even buying somewhere there, getting a business there or something. I want to, yeah, I'll be there a lot. But that's for me, not for you. Maybe you should try Argentina, sir. Oh, and again, I'm very sorry for your mortal wound that you suffered at the hands and the hands of the dagger-wielding Brasileira. If the dudes would be brasileiros, filho de putas, babacas, etc., etc. I am back to practicing Portuguese every day since I got back. Well, this week, especially every day this week, I think 5 days in a row, 4 days in a row, which is good. So I hope to improve for the next time I go. But I'll stop talking about Brazil for Ted's sake. In fact, I think he brought it up. No, I brought it up. No, someone brought up the hookers. You brought up the hookers. You brought up the hookers. I brought up Brazil. I don't know. We got there together. 36 minutes. I'll go and I'll get out of your hair soon. I might come back on Twitch or something in a bit. Just got to decide what I'm going to do about food. given about 2.5 lunches to myself not long ago. So I just got to decide, do I want to eat? I want to make another meal. I don't know, I could buy a shitty pizza or something, or just have some snacks tonight. Why do I need to eat another meal? I don't really. That's the point. That's the point. But yeah, thanks pigs for coming and hanging out. So about this time, Monday, Wednesday, and Friday, most of the time. Wednesday, I didn't when I was away. Wednesday, I couldn't make it. But I should think for the next few weeks. And when I'm in the States, I got to decide whether or not to take luggage. If I don't take my backpack, I might not be able to take like a camera and mic and all that stuff. But if it's an in-person podcast I'm thinking of, I think we might be taken care of. So look out for an in-person something. I want to do a pre-record and a little live thing, but I've got to speak to an individual in America, and I'll let you know. But I'm super looking forward to it now. I can't wait to get there. New York's going to be busy. Again, Ted hates New York. Ted, switch this off. Go and do something else. I'm looking forward to it. Going to go and do some comedy out there, meet some people, and eat some food, and that's basically it. And not really drink that much. Although there might be one night where I let the sails off and get hammered. Let the sails off is not an expression for anything, especially drinking. And then then the second leg of the trip, if there's 2 or 3 legs, the second leg will involve lots of beer drinking. You will hopefully find out about that, but I'm going to get all this confirmed in the next couple of weeks exactly. But I am going into New York on the 27th. I am coming back on the 8th currently. That might change to the 6th. I think I might shave off a couple of days just to save some extra money, because I'm going to need it next month. And then from the end of next month, I'll start improving the kit for this, which hopefully you'll gradually start to see. Some of it you'll just hear, some of it you won't know about, some of it you will see. And then it'll be April, which I need to do a preview of this thing in May. This show, it's just fucking, it's exciting actually. I'm pulling together stuff that I've been doing for ages and then writing new stuff. And it's a new exercise for me to get it written up and all that stuff. So I'm going to be doing a lot of that over the weekend. But done 40 minutes. It's supposed to be 30 minutes. Have I got anything else to say? It's Friday. No, have a nice weekend. I'll probably jump on some random Twitches. That's Last Right Spot over on Twitch if you if you're about. So probably at the weekend for sure. Maybe one this evening. We'll see what I feel like tomorrow. So go and follow on there if you want, and subscribe to this on YouTube is always very helpful and all that stuff. Apart from that, nice to get this cocaine energy off my chest, even though it's probably granola, as we've discovered. So I'm gonna fuck Giofsky, and I'll see you on Twitter. I'll see you on Brookstream. I'll see you in your mother's house. I can't remember how to end this. Gonna end it like this.